When we first started our early years activities, we needed to consider what current educational provision there was within the Trust. And our learning team here were already going out to primary schools and doing fantastic work with reception year and above. But our challenge was to think about how we create a meaningful heritage experience for those children who were 4 and below. And a really good starting point for us was the early years foundation stage. So the EYFS is a sort of set of guiding principles. It's a curriculum for early years settings. If you're going out to visit an early years setting with a collection of heritage objects, you'll be thinking to yourself, I need to have a lot of confidence in my own creative ability, and that is an important thing. But equally important is a trust and a confidence in the children's creative ability and their ability to interpret the objects. So it's probably more constructive, we found, to think more about how you prepare the space. By spending our time thinking about spaces and designing spaces within early year settings, rather than thinking about a set of activities that we might facilitate, we allowed the unexpected to happen. On one occasion, for example, one child was introduced to me by the early years practitioner as being non-verbal. We'd happened to bring with us some old GPO telephones. The children really enjoyed dialing telephone numbers, speaking to imaginary friends. And what was fantastic was that this child that was non-verbal was having a wonderful conversation with me and with their friends through the telephone. And we had children on rotation. They'd come to us for 20 minutes and then a different group of children would come. But we found some children just kept coming back on rotation and they ended up being with us for about 2 hours. We had settings setting up their own curiosity corners. Here's Charlotte from a setting in Yeovil talking about their curiosity corner.
So after we had the first session, we noticed that the children were just so engaged that we wanted to carry it on. So we managed to get hold of a load of items and we've started to create our own curiosity corner within the nursery. And we've just noticed a massive engagement in the children, their curiosity's been increased, their creativity and actually the communication and language. And we actually realised one of our Ofsted recommendations was more open-ended activities independently, and we've realised this actually hits it 100%.
I've got a ticket. I don't know what it's for, but I'm hoping it involves a dinosaur. I'm waiting by a rope. I'm waiting ages. Then I go inside the... What's it called? What's it called again? A museum? A museum? A museum? A museum. Oh, I know what that is. I've been to one before. It had aeroplanes in the roof and fossils on the floor and red things and purple things and... Oh, is that a hat? Am I allowed to try it on? And... Blimey! What's that? Look through here. Twist the end, I'll tell you what's inside. Flowers, rainbows, stars and crabs, crafty bits and butterflies. Wind this up, then set it off and it goes round and round. That goes there and this goes here and then it makes a sound. Golden treasure, cold and icy, purple crystals, sharp and spiky. Look at me, I'm riding home. That's not scary. Telephone, a singy thing to put music on. Are they real butterflies? Hello, hello, is anyone there? I'm a pirate, bye. Click, there's a picture. Click, there's another. Click, Sleeping Beauty and a fairy godmother. Now there's a statue, now there's a tower, now there's a moo cow. And I don't know how a thing like that's supposed to go. Is it a percutor? Or maybe a piano? I can see the birdies. I can see the floor. I can see a teapot and a dinosaur. He's fierce. A T-Rex. He could be my pet. I could call him Rachel. Has he eaten yet? Can he break houses with his massive jaws? Does he eat sausages made of other dinosaurs? I'm not scared of him, but please don't let him out. How old do I think he is? Ooh, I think about 6, 11, maybe 21. Older than that? Really? What, older than my mum? Seeing all these old things, being all these old things, has made me feel brand new at the museum. The museum. The dinos coming through-seum. The bolts out of the blue-seum. The lots of things to do-seum.